So first of all, let's start from the beginning. What is kind of the origin story of the band? How did it all start for you?
It started 2019. I was working in like a youth club,
Youth center.
a youth center, and with bangers. And then I was like, yeah, I want to have a band. Can I like start a band here in this house? And they were like, yeah, do it. And then we were like 3 people, and Barnos helped us to get the music together because we couldn't do any music. We were like very beginners.
Okay, so why punk and what were the ideas? Maybe, not the music, but what were the ideas behind the band?
Actually, it was for a friend of mine. She had like this teeny girl dream in her head where she is singer of a band, and I was like, okay, well, I can like make this wish come true there. And then we started to do covers because we were like, we hadn't skills, and I want to play guitar, and then Banas taught us a little, coached us for this, and the idea was like to do music, and then we were like a little punk inside our hearts, so we wanted to get angry.
Yeah, I think it was clear, like, kind of from the beginning that covering songs isn't the strength of like the band, or was the strength of the band, and they just started to write their own songs, and these songs were always political and always expressing
Feminism.
Their own experiences, and the feminism they want to express was part of the songs, like from the beginning. And Menstruationsmassaker, like the name, were there from kinda minute 1.
Yeah.
But like we weren't so sure in the beginning about the name. We had like tried some other names, but nothing really clinged like or clinched to us like Menstruationsmassaker.
We had the idea of restless leg syndrome.
Oh yeah.
But then like Menstruationsmassaker, it's such a name. Everybody recognized it, and they told us every time we're on stage, Menstruationsmassaker, I have to go there for this name, only for this name, and then they see us and then they enjoy us. And, yeah, but the name is like
standing for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the name does stick with you. It's true. Like you said, like even the first things, like the songs became immediately political, and of course that's nothing new in punk music. But well, what are the key issues that you want to tackle in your music?
I think most like common theme with us is like, of course, sexism and the like experiences like affluent persons worldwide make every day, like no matter what class you are or what what your origins are or something like that. You get like experience these things. You experience many situations where you have less privilege because of like things your body just like do naturally. So we got angry about these issues and wanted to express them and be like not like in a nice way, but like in an angry way, because we are angry. We are like supposed to be angry about these.
But not only angry, we are very ironic too. Yeah. So we go like with a lot of laughs on stage. we want to express the theme of the whole thing, that it's bad, of course, but it's good to be like laughy angry about it.
Yeah, there's of course like history of feminist punk bands in Berlin. How is it for a new band to come up, and like what is your experience of a new band in the Berlin's grassroots scene?
Actually, I think we were like pretty much welcomed with our like message and songs in like leftist Berlin music scene and punk scene. And we never really like struggled with not getting like accepted for that, what we have to say or something like that.
Many people told us that it's like a new kind of thing of punk. It's not the punk you hear like when you go to a punk concert. It's a little different, but it's, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Refreshing.
it's partly because Menstruationsmassaker makes a little bit of different music than most like these new punk bands, post-punk bands, and yeah, as you said, it's refreshing for many people, and from other punk bands. They were very open.
Yeah, for people who haven't heard you yet, how would you describe your special blend of punk?
I think always like think of compliment a friend made me. We make like everything in punk that she misses out in every punk other punk bands. I don't know. It's maybe like it's a really high compliment, but I think it's a little bit fitting.
For me, it's very important that it's like a danceable music. Yeah, you can shout, you can scream the lyrics, and you can dance to it, and feel good during the concert.
Just having a nice time with us.
Yeah, and this, when you're on a concert from a political band,
I don't know the word in English. Maybe you can help me, guys. Frech. What's the word in English?
Sassy.
Sassy.
Nasty, maybe.
I will describe us a little sassy. I don't know. It's
Maybe it's something between sassy and nasty. Well, as you said, you've been welcomed by the scene, but is it possible to analyze such a thing? But how has the scene affected you as a band?
I think the compliments they give us after a concert, they tell us that we are like that we have a very good connection on stage, that we're friendly, that we're open, that they enjoy to see us, not only to listen at us, but to watch us and see us how we love us, you know.
For me, it's very inspiring to be part of this melting pot of punk music in Berlin, to be part of the scene, and I think both on this hand of the lyric of the themes we discuss. And from the instrumental part of our music, I think other bands inspire us very much, and it's great to be to play also gigs without being paid, just for solidarity. And it every time it moves me and us as a band. to get asked to play in youth centers or other spaces for activism.
Yeah, the scene can welcome you, but the city might not. The gentrification is a big theme in Berlin for years now, of course. What's your experience as a new band? How is it to, kind of try to start something in this city at the moment?
Yeah, I think it's like crazy how like all the places like one after one like closes up now. Like Loop House, KVU.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that hard as a band to like get like for us as a band to get like play slots or something like that, but still it's kind of saddening because I guess like as example KVU or like was like the first real gig of all like where we three played together for the first time, and knowing like they close up in 6 months was really heart shattering.
Not sure what to say, but wasn't it also the first time we all four played?
Yeah,
So,
also there.
yeah, so what was the question again?
Just your thoughts on gentrification and how is it for a new band to...
I mean, it's first time for me having a band, so also my first experience and all you can experience with that. But I feel like it's going quite well, and also we seem to not have to put in too much effort to also get slots for gigs or get into play. It's kind of we even had like the biggest concert in what was it?
Schokoladen,
right? Was just a random dude who asked us to play there. We didn't even know him, so that just happens, and it seems to go well. So I don't know. I think we're not so much confronted with struggle or pressure right there.
But we hope that if so many places close up, then other places will open.
Mhm.
It's sad because the old places are like very nostalgic for us, and it's like for the punk scene in Berlin. It's every time it's like beautiful to play there and to have this place, but maybe when something ends, something new comes. So maybe it will be something new.
Yeah, but it's also important to fight for the spaces to remain open.
Let's try to keep the hope alive, but the news have been pretty dark in the last years. But yeah, let's go back to the music. In your Bandcamp, there's 5 songs we can find there at the moment. So we have been talking about your politics a bit, your music, but could you elaborate a bit on the process of how these 5 songs came to be?
It was a concert in Subversive called, and they asked us if we want to have a live record stuff, and we were like, yes, of course. We need something to show, because when we get booked or we want to get booked, then we have to show something. And it's not the best recording, but we have that one friend who saw us in KVU, and he was like, oh my god, I want to record you guys. And then we went to the studio, and this is the first time, so our first song is in progress now, and then it will like come better recordings. But it's nice to have something, at least like demos.
Yeah, and the songwriting process for me, it's one of the easiest songwriting processes I encountered all my musicians' life, and it mostly started starts with Seven or Lila come up with a experience, and they and they're writing some lyrics, and then we go and just jam a little bit on it. Yeah, and that's all. It's just the magic of us four come together, and the great lyrics from you guys. Yeah, I'm very grateful to have such a nice and smooth process.
I think it's the hardest thing inside of a band to have like this flow to do new music, because last time we did our last song, we did it in one rehearsal.
Yeah.
Just straight up, and now it's like it's
still a little
we want to change something, but it's like we can
have like a
do it
construct.
and we can do it on stage if we want. So it's quite easy for us to do new music, because Seven and Nadia and I, we love to write, and sometimes she's come up with some ideas and showing us them, and we're like, okay, cool, yeah, now we're writing a song about glooming or something, and then Banas or Jeremias just like start some riff and something, and we're like, okay, yeah, okay, and then it all goes to itself.
Yeah, is there like a plan of a demo or EP or even full length, or is the album format dead, or how are you gonna publish your songs in future?
Yeah, like we
I guess we're not even so sure about that ourselves, but I think it's gonna be like
I think we're
putting out some singles, and in the end,
yeah, I think we want to like release a single soon. It's still in the master mixing, so we can't release it yet. But we are on it, and we will see after the single. Maybe then we will go straight for the album, or
yeah, or just some more singles into the album.
Yeah.
But I guess all the songs we got now are gonna be on our first album. So yeah.
and there's so many ideas. Like we brainstorm so much about like video ideas and recording ideas, and yeah, I think we're in the process for testing some things out, and see what sticks.
We have connections, so we're like releasing as soon as we can, and then on Spotify and everything.
Yeah.
Sounds good. With all these ideas, do you have like a bigger plan, or maybe let's not talk about plan, but what kind of maybe hopes and dreams do you have for Menstruationsmassaker?
I want to play on punk festivals.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go on tour.
Yeah.
And we discussed a little bit, and we want to go on to next year maybe a little tour in Germany. That's the little dreams. The big dreams are the big dreams. Merch.
Yeah, merch.
We want to have merch.
Yeah, that's
For merch we need money, but it's in progress too.
yeah.
And probably like what every musician wants, like getting a little bit of money.
Yeah, of course. Sure.
Like making partly a living from it.
Yeah, little fame, little money.
Yeah.
Well, maybe to finish off after a bit of a big theme, the future. As a band from Kreuzberg, how does the neighborhood affect your music or you as a band?
We actually like have a song. It's called Junkies on Montag, like Junkies on a Monday, It's kind of like written out of our like experiences from growing up like at places like Hammerplatz or Cottbusser Tor. But like I don't know, it's kind of like this song, like some people have a few issues with it because none of us is like really drug addicted. But I don't know, I think it's like it kind of had like an effect, like growing up like in the sad like surroundings, only like one side really like with heavy issues like drug abuse and shit, but like on the other side like a really political, historical city district that had like influenced also like our themes in music.
Yeah, and to be loud and to say something, because I grew up in Kreuzberg, so I learned it to say something. I don't know, it's Kreuzberg for me, to stand up and say something.
There's no better way to enter interview than this. Thank you so much, and recollect that.
Thank you very much.